Hey, thanks for having me. There's a lot of red in this crowd. What happened to the... You guys got to get catch up here. All right, good. All right, you're well represented then. I'm glad to be back in Iowa. You're going to see us here a lot. I just have a couple things to say, and I don't need to tell you this because you know it. We are blessed. Yeah, right. Go Cyclones, she said. Yeah. Any response? Any rebuttal? No Nebraska fans here today, huh?
Oscars. Everyone agrees.
Oh, he's got a Nebraska hat. Oh my gosh. He's not with me, guys. We are so blessed to live in the greatest country in the history of the world. I wouldn't trade this country for any other country on the planet, even with all of our problems. But we sadly are on a road now that will lead our country to decline. And the truth be told, both parties are to blame for this. Leaders in both parties that are completely out of touch with what life is like for real people in everyday life. What it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. I see a lot of young people today, what it's like to owe a bunch of money in student loans. You know, I owed over $100,000 in student loans just 4 years ago. And by the way, I paid it off with the proceeds of my book, now available on paperback. Oh, he has it. Very good. I'm not here to sell books. I'm just here to say that these are real issues that we're confronting as a country. The time has come to turn the page. Not just for new leaders, but for new ideas. Ideas that are relevant to the new economy that we live in. This economy is very different than the one I grew up in. Now's the time to put in place policies that allow us to compete globally, that help all Americans, that allow everyone to be better off without making anyone else worse off. And there's one more point. Our federal government, the most important job they do is to keep us safe, and they're failing there too. The world has gone crazy. You have a lunatic in North Korea with nuclear weapons. No one ever talks about that. The Chinese hack into our computers and take over the South China Sea. Putin is threatening Europe and NATO. Radical jihadists are spreading throughout the world. Iran is on the verge of a nuclear weapon because of the deal this president signed. We need a government that will keep us safe, and that's why we need the strongest military force on the planet, now and forever. And a foreign policy that stands with our allies. That's what I hope this election will be about. This election is not just a choice between political parties. It is a generational choice about what kind of country we will be in the 21st century. For 230 some odd years, it has been a special country, unique and blessed. We have a chance not just to keep it that way, but to make it better than it's ever been before. And so that's why I'm here. Hopefully, I want you to have a lot of fun today. We're going to be back a lot. We hope to be able to earn your support in the caucuses. Thanks for having me. God bless.
Joni. How are you? Hey, did you get done with National Guard early this weekend?
Oh, yeah. No, I did it already.
Oh, really? Oh, my husband's right at National Guard right now.
Oh, yes, I know. I talked to, how are you? Oh, good to see you. Oh, yeah. You don't recognize me in my big head. Oh, my gosh, I know. Everybody's in clothes today. Yeah, well, we've got our aviators home. Is he back down now? Yeah, and they, sorry.
Right, you gotta switch it. You don't know how to work it here. Here, I'll take pictures.
I'm gonna come on over on this side.
Ed, can you take a picture of us?
If it's cover your face.
No, it's still around the other way, right?
It's okay. Brett doesn't know how to work selfies.
I knew I sold one book in Iowa, now I found it.
Right here.
I just didn't bring it to the game.
I know. Who brings a book to a game?
My son.
There you go, Brett. Thank you. Thank you. You're not going to swear.
What's in there?
I think this is for
Congressman. Soon to be.
Oh, hey, yeah. Anyway, coming over to Arbin Island here, just wanted to see so many great friends, and thanks everybody for being here. We appreciate it so much. So, yes. And go Cyclones. Okay. Welcome to the Iowa State game, everybody. Nice to have you out today. I'm I'm Joni Ernst. I'm the junior senator from Iowa, and God bless all of you for being here today. We've been working on a lot of issues out in Washington, D.C. We've had a very busy month. I know the good Senator Marco Rubio just spoke about the Iran nuclear agreement, and I am going to echo my thoughts on that as well. I have told many people, and in my floor speech the other night, I did state that I finally understand when people say there are things that keep you awake at night. This Iran nuclear agreement is the thing that keeps me awake at night. Unfortunately, we have a lot of friends across the aisle that are being very short-sighted about this agreement. This does not stop Iran's nuclear program. If anything, this provides a pathway for Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Let me talk about some of the points that I don't agree with. First is that within the first 5 years of this agreement, Iran can obtain advanced conventional weapons. That is very bad. Within 8 years, Iran is able to obtain intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. Folks, do you know what ICBMs are for? They are to deliver nuclear warheads. That's the only reason you have an ICBM. And the intercontinental part is extremely concerning. They already have weapons that can reach their neighbors in the Middle East. What do they need ICBMs for? That's for folks overseas, folks like us. I am really concerned about the future of our children and our grandchildren. Again, slowing this down doesn't do us any good. We have to look long-term, folks. With all the sanctions relief that's being provided to these bad players, they will continue to support terrorism. Those dollars are going to go to Hamas, Hezbollah, the Yemen Houthis, the Iraqi Shia militia. These are people that want to kill Americans. We should not be allowing sanctions relief dollars to go to those organizations. So a lot of concerns about this deal. Please be praying for us. We're going to push really hard back against this agreement. We need all the support that we can get, not only here in Iowa, but for the folks that are out of the state, or you know folks out of the state, have them call their legislators. We need to change some minds very quickly. Very quickly. So God bless all of you for your hard work. I appreciate you being here today. I'm going to say go ISU and go Iowa. I'm sorry. Being a politician today, I tell you what, but at the end of the day, we're all going to come out winners, at least with this game. But if we're looking at this Iran nuclear agreement, that's really where we need to be a winner. So help me push back, folks. We need all the help we can get. God bless you. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Next.